Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for a weekly match of the day live watch along / stream, where every Saturday we go back on all the Saturday's action with watch match of the day together, all the action, all the drama, all the highs, all the controversial moments as well, VAR and the referees and this, that, and the other. We put the world to us basically. Even if Arsenal aren't playing, we always do this no matter what. In terms of when Arsenal aren't playing on Sunday or Monday or whatever, we always do this no matter what. No chance of the links. So yes, no problem. Bear with me a moment. Just before I do that though, Tom, there's a certain result that we both briefly, I say briefly, parting words we had at full time this evening of a certain game, and with that we are gonna be dishing out some more points as a celebration. Oh dear, so bear with me. I'll get the invite. Do you get the copy and the paste of that first? Then open up the other tab, get that sorted and up and running in terms of where is it there? There we go. Bang, bang. This site has coupons. I do not give a crap. I am having a celebratory coin boosting moment. So here we go. As due to the historic win, when it happens, when we get to see it, the points will go into the chat and everyone will get their points. But now it's going. I don't know. Because United lost. It'll be this. Until then, we're going to go like that. Mr. Tom, but Man United lost. I called it though. I did call it, and I can prove I called it. Just hope Sport and Lisbon are doing their bit. Actually, check that beforehand. But I did call Forest to beat United. It's part of my accumulator I've done this weekend. Yeah, right. X. Boom. And then bang. There you go. Link is sent. That's up and ready to go. All I've got to do is press the confirm button when the game comes on. And the goals go flying in. Never doubted Forest. I could have killed Matt Turner. I'll say that. I could have killed Matt Turner when it went 1-1. But yeah, that's good. Sporting Lisbon did their job, so I need Arsenal to do that. And yeah, hey. Woohoo. Oh, Gladiator. Don't tell me Clattenburg. Did I just see Mark Clattenburg be the new referee for Gladiators on BBC? Hi, Sam. How you doing, my friend? You're now super duper mod now. You're managing mod now. There's no way you're getting done anymore. Oh my dad! It can't. I swear it must be my head playing. My head must be playing. I swear I saw Mark Clattenburg in a brief second. Mark Clattenburg, the ex-Premier League referee, be the new referee for the TV show Gladiators on the BBC. It wasn't just me that saw that. Sorry, please tell me I wasn't the only one that saw that. Oh my God. Bad enough Bradley Walson's son's hosting it, for fuck's sake. Here we go. Match of the day. What we're all here for. I wonder what game's going to be first. Oh, it's got to be. Please, that game's got to be the first one on. Come on. Let's have a look, see what they say. Who's what, where. Villa Burnley for it. Oh, okay. Second on. Corrupt Sam steals 1 million points. Oh, talking of points. When they show it, as I said, Sam, you'll be getting a nice little boost of points coming your way. along with everyone else on the channel due to Man United's demise. Oh. I'm an Arsenal from the old school generation. I'm fucking milking this. I'm loving it. All them years they dug at us and berated us. And now they're going through worse. In my opinion, what they're going through is worse than what we ever went through. Yeah, the points haven't been added on yet, but when the game, as soon as they start the Man United game, it's ready to go. They'll be immediately added onto the setup. Oh, Keon. 200 points I am wanted to get. Wait until you see what's coming your way with a celebratory bonus. How many coins have I got? Smashed them on Arsenal as well, of course. Got Dion Dublin and our very own Martin Keown. I wonder why he likes fucking leaving match of the day. I've barely seen him. This season. The match of the day itself on the main one. Brownie, how you doing? Want to check your points as well, Brownie? If you want. How many coins you got? I can have a look at. Could have a look. I'll have a look in a minute if you want. I can't actually come away from because of this. I'll come back to that. You know what? I'll do that. Come back to that in a sec. You do have points. Let's have a look. You've got, as it stands, I'll refresh just in case you've been here for long enough. But first up is Villa versus Burnley. Fucking Burnley. You got 200, Spencer, so far. The longer you're in here, the more that I build up, though. Plus the bonus you'll get, your bonus that everyone's going to get when Man United game comes on after the first game, which is, as I say, where is it? There you go. There he is.
Who?
Do points make prizes? Well, they may do. The long as you take part in it, you may do. You never know.
Cuddly toy.
An evening with Mr. Tom is one of the prizes.
that I would argue that's more of a punishment. That's what should happen. That's what should happen if someone actually goes down to 0 points.
Oh, God.
Just to motivate people to make better choices.
Oh dear. As I was saying, I messaged you after the full-time missile, and I bet that cheered you up after what happened yesterday.
It didn't make me sad. I'll say that much.
I called it. I can prove it, by the way. I can prove I did call it. This morning I was on the app on the Coral, and I was like, set up accumulator, and I was like, this one can go either way, but I'm gonna go for it just for the shits and giggles. It'd be typical United to do what they did against on Boxing Day against Villa, and then go shit the bed tonight, and they did. I was like, fantastic. But I could have killed Matt Turner when he did what he did. Thank God we got rid of it.
I haven't actually seen any of it apart from. Well, I just haven't. But you can't be on social media and not know that they lost. So.
Yeah. Especially when you have so many Arsenal fans. Oh dear.
Hello everyone. Spencer, Sam, Brownie, even Hawkwind, the sausage master.
Yeah. Splashing the coins on the Arsenal tomorrow, apparently, says Sam. You best build them up. The more you build up, the more you get.
You should give him 10,000 so he can risk it all.
Risk it all for the biscuit.
Well, he can either have, he can either have the 10,000 win or an evening with Tom if it loses.
Oh dear.
That's the real double jeopardy.
Yeah. Apparently, Spencer Broncos told you who is the enforcer and who helps pay the debts.
Who is the enforcer who helps pay? There's an enforcer.
Apparently.
He probably has said it to me. I'm almost certain he has, and this is like it's like the Homer Simpson moment where like he's been told something that happened like 4 minutes before, and then just doesn't know what's going on. Today's Tuesday night, right?
Not tonight, is it? No, tonight's Saturday.
What? Today's Saturday? What?
Got me confused. I was like, what? Waiting for the whole attack and the 50-yard run to finish before flagging for offside. Yeah, it's clear. This is the thing with the whole rule is stupid because if it's so clear that the guy's offside, just flag. Well, he might get it wrong, but if it's obvious, if he's like fucking 5 yards off, you know it's not going to be called back, is it? Days. Oh dear. Apparently, there's a very debatable penalty in this game, by the way. Debatable being the operative word.
Well, I look forward to it.
What's that?
I look forward to it because by then I will have already conjured up reasons why I dislike both teams.
Yeah.
Actually, that wouldn't take me long. I can already have loads, but I think he actually continued and finished the whole attack because he thought he got away with it.
Yeah, I'm not going to go to play. I'm going to go to the rule itself. If the player himself in any situation is like 2-3 yards off, and it's clear he's way off, put the fucking flag up. None of this. I'll wait to see what happens. Bernie's not a fan of the commentator for this one. She's been around for like 10 odd years though.
Who is it?
Can't remember her name, but I recognise her voice. But she's been around for a good 10 years in the Match of the Day commentary team. Maybe longer actually.
I can faintly hear it because obviously I'm trying not to get you in trouble with copyright. So like
Brownie Barton, oh bloody hell!
What I will say though, right, about Joey Barton is not everything he said is wrong.
It's the fact that it's more the fact he went after everyone. There's certain people, there's certain people that feel like it's token just because they've had success recently or whatever reason, or there's just the next player just retired because they want to give him a foot into the media side of things. It feels like a token gesture, but not all of them are. But the way he goes about it is that they all are. Every single woman that's in football, that's commentating in men's football, is there for token gesture and token gesture only. They don't know the men's game. It's the same fucking game in terms of the sport itself. This whole thing about Mary Earps as well. I could score 100 penalties against her. This is a failed manager. A failed manager.
I'd love to see him try though.
What was that?
I'd love to see him try.
I'd love to see him try. In fact, and get humiliated after 2 penalties.
And now, to me, it'd be a lot funnier if he made it to 98 and then missed.
If it can work, in going to the camera, I told you. I
get the point he's making, really, but at the same time, it would just be funny if he really got really far into his own challenge and then failed. Because it wouldn't be as funny if he missed after 2 penalties. It wouldn't be funny. As funny. Because you'd see the confidence in him build as he got nearer the end.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
I mean, if he really wanted to make the challenge more fair, let's just say, he would nominate a champion. He would nominate someone to take them on his behalf, and I think that person should be Patrick Bamford.
Yeah,
just to keep it fair.
Sam says someone on Twitter X offered Johnny Barton 100k for charity if he would do it. I don't think he replied.
I suspect he didn't really take it seriously, because if you've got 100 grand to just hand out for that, I know it's for charity, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like, I still think he should have took it for the charity, but I suspect he thought it wasn't serious.
I'll behave yourself.
Or he might not have even seen it. I can imagine his Twitter is quite busy these days.
Yeah, putting podcasts and all that, isn't he? Got to get them numbers up. Get that niche that he's after. I'm sorry, I'm watching this penalty been given. What is the defender to do when the Duran literally runs in front of him out of nowhere and clips him on the way through?
Wait, who? What player?
Duran. I should say Duran because obviously the band. But number 24 literally just run in front of the defender and then kicked out at the defender and went down. That was lucky. No, Brownie. He went on live UK TV with Piers Morgan, 1-on-1 before a panel was brought forward, and said no woman should ever commentate in the men's game because they've never played the men's game. And then Piers Morgan went back at him and went, "Okay, then. What about all the male commentators that haven't played the women's game and they commentate in the women's game? Is that the same rule then?" And he just went deadly silent. He said it. I watched the interview as well. He mentioned commentators as well in the Piers Morgan thing. Anyway,
I guess it comes down to, like, it's not the same.
As I said, there's some that feel like it. There's some, don't get me wrong. There's some that do feel like recently, just because they've retired and played for a club like Man City, that they need a passage into media and all that. And it just feels like token gesture. There you go. We'll help you on your way. But there's others that have actually earned their right to be a pundit in the sport, that they've played themselves, be it women's level or men's level.
I think, I think it's similar to when, and some people might think this isn't, but stick with me, is when Robbie Savage said something like footballing wise about, because non-footballing reasons this would be very easy, about John Terry, that John Terry didn't like. And John Terry's clapback, as they say, was like, "Who are you to critique me when I've won X, Y, Z and you've won nothing?" sort of thing. And I thought that was quite controversial at the time, because it's like, well, of course he can have an opinion on you. Like, I'm not a professional, I'm not a trained chef, but I know if I liked my meal at a restaurant or not.
Yeah.
I mean, admittedly, the chef then could go, like, "I don't know what I'm talking about," and he'd probably be right. But I don't know. And I'm not welcome in Stratford Nando's. Coincidentally, no, mate, joking. It's a joke. I'm joking. They'd eat my arm off to get my money and my Mr. Arsenal coins.
The chicken was too dry. Where's my peri chips? They're too salty.
Unlimited Coke. It's not what I was promised in the brochure. What is this liquid? I was promised powder. Well, I expected that. Don't get me wrong, right? I do. There is an element where I do sometimes sit there. Like, for a good example of this would be the Women's World Cup, when basically it was all women pundits apart from England matches when it was Ian Wright.
Ian Wright, yeah.
And I think that was more a like because it's Ian Wright than a like, oh, let's have some balance in the same way that they do the reverse, where they have a woman on for the balance or the point of view, whatever you want to call it. And I don't think it was wrong to call that out. But then but they did it in such a way where people knew that they could just point and go, oh, Ian Wright's it. It's like, yeah, but that's because most of the England team are Arsenal players. And he's been an ally of, the women's setup or game for a long time. And I'm nothing against Ian Wright. Nothing really against women's football. It's just the point of, I don't think it was unfair to point out the mild hypocrisy in how they set that up and how it was accepted.
Yeah.
But people free to tell me I'm wrong on that, because ultimately it's just opinions, isn't it? But,
Sam's saying as well, remember Stephen Ireland and his pink Range Rover? Wouldn't surprise me, Stephen Ireland, to be honest.
Sam, what happened with Stephen Ireland and his pink Range Rover? I remember Stephen Fletcher posting a photo of his Ferrari after Sunderland lost or something. Not Ferrari, it was like, he posted a very expensive car, I forget the name, after they'd lost the game. And it was like,
Oh, yeah, I remember that all kicking off, because obviously, they're destined for relegation as well. And I think it was Mickey Richards as well. This is around the time Mickey Richards got in a scrap with fans at a FA Cup match against Wickham. And they were losing like 2-0, and he's on the sidelines having it out with the Villa fans. I think that's probably the same season, yeah.
Michael Richards is a Leeds fan. Didn't know if you know that.
Everyone's a Leeds fan, according to you.
It's true. It's true. He's a Leeds fan. Because he was brought up in Harrogate.
Sam's just saying it looked ridiculous. The pink Range Rover looked ridiculous.
I can imagine that's true. Brownie would bend over and lose against the Russian women's team. Oh, this is amazing.
I prefer not to speak on this matter. In current political situations, I cannot confirm nor deny.
I prefer not to speak.
If I speak, I am in big trouble.
That was Jose, wasn't it, who said that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. Tommy's a magician. Tommy's a Leeds magician. He makes everything turn into Leeds. It's true. It's 100% true. And I'm going to do it again in 3 minutes' time. And I'm going to do it again in 13 minutes' time. And then I won't even give you a 10-minute window. I'll make it a 7-minute window. So there'll be at least 3 Leeds in 20 minutes.
He literally, by the way, this is how obsessed with what was it? A few days ago, you messaged me with an image of it messaged me privately or something like that?
Yeah.
It was Saturday.
Yeah. Rachel Daly, England international, currently plays for Aston Villa women, supports Leeds. She was at Ellen Road.
I bet you're happy your favourite player's been awarded an OBE in the honours list.
Sorry, who?
Millie Bright. She's been awarded an OBE on the King's honours list.
She more than deserved. I'm surprised I haven't made her a dame already, just for being Millie Bright.
Well, these are all here. Here we go. Which means, and then we're going to go even bigger than what I initially planned. Fuck it. There we go.
That's what he said.
There you go. Go and check your points.
Let me log into my YouTube. Said to myself I wouldn't, but seeing as you've awarded 3 points, please excuse me.
I'm celebrating it. I'm celebrating their demise, like they used to do to us. But this time I've got the internet to do it as well. All right, let's have a look.
Oh, it's now telling me for some reason I can now put people in time out different lengths, range from 10 seconds to 24 hours. But I think I'm just going to leave that because of let everyone else worry about that. But anyway, let's have a look at the think I had about 11,000 winner at the end of play earlier.
I believe so. Double checking there, make sure everyone's got their points. That's the 1 second. Where are you? 11,400. Says on here. So you might have to log in to the actual onto the actual channel itself to get them. Bear with me a sec. What am I doing? I will get to Sam's question in a minute, by the way, about Vinay. I personally think it's ridiculous. Like, services to football. Jesus Christ.
Well, no, 3 minutes have passed, so I suppose it's my obligatory Leeds thing. Do you know Howard Wilkinson, the former Leeds manager, is an OBE in the honours?
I heard about. Yeah, I saw that today. Yeah, it was afternoon.
The last English manager to win the top division.
That was with Leeds as well, I believe.
It certainly was. That's how long that was.
Oh dear. Right, let's have a look. Let's try that again then. 1 second.
Who is Vinay?
Vinay, he's the outgoing football boardroom member. He's in charge of like the finances and all that. He took up Don Raoul, he was named Don Raoul. When he got outed, this guy took over his job basically. 1-0. I genuinely celebrated his goal, by the way. These both goals that Forest scored, I celebrated.
I wasn't sad about it.
Oh no. What's your name? Why am I not getting my points? Have I got a refresh to confirm it, or am I? Who's not giving me them? Going on. Have a look. I'll deal with it in a second. I'll do it individually. I'll do it in a second. Bloody, it'll be easier. But let's go back down to here. Where are we? But yeah, basically Vinay, who's as I say, he's a CEO at Arsenal, the main head after Edu. He's the one underneath Edu, basically, and all that crap in the boardroom. He's leaving at the end of the season, and it's been announced he's leaving, and suddenly he's been awarded with I don't know if it's OBE or MBE or CBE, one of the three, for his services to football. That was the tag of his reason why he's been honoured. Services to football. I'm sitting I'm like, no, just admit your best mates with Rishi Sunak and get on with it. Let's just say it how it is. Services to what's he done? Services to he helps run a football club. There you go. There's an MBE or whatever he's got. There you go.
So was he involved in Super League stuff?
He was actually. He was based. Was it the one at Woodward? Is it? No, Woodward as at Man United.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, that was Vinay's role as well. What the role he had at United, what the role that Vinay had at the club at the time. But yeah, he was heavily involved in that. What a goal!
It feels very, as Sam says, old boys network.
Yeah, like I say, just admit you are a Tory voter and you're best friends with the Prime Minister and get on with it.
Mm-hmm.
None of this. Oh, I so deserved it because I do this. I do that. You don't do fuck all.
I mean, they all do it. It's like your get out of jail free card. Like when you are in that position, that you can do that.
Ryan, what are your thoughts on Arsenal's 4 matches, 81 shots, 3 goals? Wasteful. I said it the other night. We're wasteful. We create all these chances, get to the final third, and we shit the bed. We're not aggressive enough. Unlike last year, when we got to the final third, it was fast-paced football, bang, 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 goal.
What?
I love this.
That's outrageous. What? Streamlabs is basically like, don't use me.
Don't talk. How dare you?
It hasn't actually banned him, has it?
I don't think. I'll double check. Let me have a look.
Like, when it times you out for 5 minutes.
It says he's deleted his message. So I haven't added his account. He's a standard mod from now on. So that'll be dealt with. Whatever happened there, that'll be dealt with. It's ridiculous.
No. It said it timed him out for 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Bloody hell. I've got it on minimum. In terms of choose your protection level on Streamlabs, I put it on minimum for crying out loud. It was on maximum before. I thought, I might turn it down. I'll turn it down a bit and see what it sorts itself out there. Nope.
Well, we've seen what severe can look like.
Protection paragraph. Here's a way around it. This is gonna be ridiculous. I've got to do this. Go away. Symbol. Restrict. Right, it's dealt with. I've dealt with it. It's done. That is never going to happen again. God, just seen that.
Amazing.
Stream that. Nose Brownie's record. Yeah. Which one? That's the problem. Ryan last season played 19, scored 45, 16 points, 50. So I could see 16, 50 points this season. Played 19, scored 36, conceded 18. Most of them goals, by the way, recently, by the way. Points 40. 19. Is that? Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, everyone else is underperforming as well.
Everyone else has been affected because of injuries and this and the other. Look at Man City. They are, as they put it, the world champions. The best team in the world. And they're literally behind us. If we win tomorrow, obviously they're still behind us, but they
are the best team in the world, though. They are.
Technically, by the fact they've won a World Cup.
I know you beat them. I know you beat them on the day and think, like, I get that, and you're above them, so I understand why you're going to say what you're saying. I get it.
My point is my point was going to say is they have dropped points where they shouldn't, like the 4-4 against Chelsea, the 1-1 against.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Liverpool, the 3-3 against Tottenham. They have been dropping silly points and conceded a lot of goals recently. So we're not the only ones underperforming. Just because the media put it out there like that, we're not the only ones. And if you were here the other day, AFC always, if you were here the other day, after full-time whistle, even on the game, I was heavily critiquing Arteta and the team in terms of playing style. And that literally, we get even at 2-0 down. We carved out chances against West Ham, but because it was slow and it was so slow and passive and easy to defend against, as I say, it was easy. And even when we did get through, the shots were straight at the goalkeeper. There wasn't testing the goalkeeper even. And that's something they've got to get their heads around quick. And hopefully tomorrow they can get that get the wheels of motion there. But like Sam says, we do need a striker. They cannot do this thing. Oh, we'll do it in the summer. We'll do it in the summer. No, you do it now.
Things ain't perfect, but you're going to be all right. Like I still think you're going to get the top 4, and as horrible as this sounds, your owners are sat there realistically worried. Like their worry is getting the top 4.
Yeah,
so the money that comes with it's pretty much the same.
Mm. Yeah, the financial side of it. Yeah, they all think it's Champions League because obviously more in the Champions League you get more money. I think you do winning them. The last time Sunderland in the Premier League they went down, it came out they got more money getting relegated from the Premier League than the Champions League winner. But of that year, I think it was Bayern Munich that year. I think it was.
Oh wow!
But in terms of the general, the payment structure without the tournament is it is more financially better to be in the Champions League basically for clubs like us. This is why I'm saying that with Chelsea, they need They need some form of European football, one way or the other, going into next season. If they don't get European game for the second year in a row,
It's true.
They are screwed. UEFA are coming after them in the summer.
They're obviously financially able to stomach it for a year, maybe 2 at the most. But if they start heading for what looks like a third year with no Europe, these 8-year contracts are going to get scrutinised very quickly before the 8th year, let's just say. None of them are making it to 8 years. These players will be gone before then, because they'll be, the club will either improve and then sell them on, or the club will not improve and need to sell them on to get the money off the books.
It could, as I say, it could be a league situation from back in the day when you guys you fed out Champions League for 2 years, and literally the last time you fed you just missed out.
Relegated within 3 years.
You're literally the financial implications of that even back then meant you have to sell all your best players, and then, as you say, within 2 years you're in the Championship.
Apparently, though, and I don't know how true this is, but apparently, even if we had qualified for the Champions League, the money was the money we were laying out was so unsustainable that even if we had got the Champions League, it would have still gone wrong.
But that's on the owners then, if that's the case. If they continue to overspend, that's on them. Question, Ryan, would you drop? Yeah, I said it the other night. I didn't want him starting against West Ham. He was the one worry for me that starting 11 on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Personally, I know there's rumours about Jakub Kiwior's surface to a comments after 11 months, which is ridiculous, by the way. Why go out your way, bring a player in, and then literally 11 months later go? He ain't done nothing wrong, by the way. He's been a solid player for us. We've been called upon. Yeah, bye. Just to get a younger. The media talks some utter bullshit sometimes. But I personally would be. I know Tomiyasu is not fully back yet, but I would put Jakub Kiwior at left back tomorrow. Defensively, he's more solid.
I have no idea what you're talking about. No, I'm joking. Of course. Spencer getting the old. What's the word? He's getting bitchy. In the chat.
We need 8 players, apparently. Jesus Christ.
No, that's not. That's what it says, but that's not what he's saying. He's referencing another individual who went into the Arsenal fan circle and said, "We need 8 players."
Wouldn't begin with a T, would he?
No, actually, it wasn't. It was not, actually. No, it wasn't Tony.
A certain person that comes on here sometimes?
No, to my knowledge, he's not been in here.
Oh, okay.
But basically, it was a
was it a person in the chat?
No one in here right now.
No, not in his Discord. No. I'm saying, was it someone in the chat saying that?
Yeah. But
Sentiment FC.
Sorry?
Why not Sentiment FC?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Although I'm surprised I've not seen him. Actually, I'll say that. He's never, ever been a dick to me, to be fair to him. Despite the perception of him from everyone else. Always nice as pie to me for some reason.
This got me, but yeah, go on. Yeah, so I'll get to that in a minute. That comment. It's obviously got reaction from Sam, by the way. But yeah,
I think it's a fair comment. I mean, it's a fair question. As in, like, I don't necessarily agree with it, but
on an LG.
Oh, it is what I thought it was, Spencer. Oh, very good.
Okay. Shock horror, a disciple of that person saying what he says, because that person he is the god of Arsenal, apparently. He knows and sees all.
My thing with the 8-player thing, right, and again, I'm no Arsenal expert by any stretch, but you only really tend to see, like, significant overhauls in teams, like 8 players, is when like you're in the, dare I say it, you're in the Championship and half the team's out of contract, and like Nottingham Forest when you had to do it.
Yeah.
But no one in their right mind like actively targets like an overhaul of that degree.
No. So
again, I could be wrong. That was my first thought when I saw it.
No, I mean that in terms of recently, the only overall I've really seen was obviously when Arteta came in. Like the overall, you see the team he inherited to what he's had for the last year and a half now. You can see that overall they had to get some dead rubbers out and bad apples and all that. But like I say, I think
not talking about UAFC. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Unless you're going,
he's not talking about you.
Yeah. Unless you're saying it in other people's chats and we're not knowing about that. But
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, Arteta hasn't improved one player since he's been a manager.
It was fair to say that.
Well, like Sam says, Declan Rice has come in and been literally, apart from West Ham the other night, he's been magnificent and he's improving game by game. He is moulding to what Arteta wants him to do. Saka, look where Saka was, where we were with Saka when Arteta arrived. He just broke into the Arsenal team, was a kid carrying us, and look, yeah, he had a bit of an off start at the moment this season, but still getting something out of him, considering he's probably still got an injury. Saliba, arguably one of the best centre backs, if not the best centre back in the league, right here, right now, on his day. Gabriel, and that partnership. I think Benjamin, I would throw Benjamin White in there because again, Benjamin White, a player he brought in, wanted to play me right back initially, but couldn't because he didn't have the numbers, the facilities to do that. So played him centre back, and then from last season, straight from the off you go into right back, and see what happens. And for the majority of the time, that's worked. I'm trying to think now. Granit Xhaka, before he left. Look at how not just Granit was being received by the fan base, but how he was playing in general. And for the last 2 seasons, we've got a different Xhaka at Arsenal, completely different Xhaka. The Xhaka we see at Switzerland, basically, for example, and what we're seeing now at Leverkusen. So he improved him and turned things around there to the point where we were begging him to stay, for fuck's sake. As I say, Martinelli, if I'm Martinelli in there.
Ben White played his best football under Bielsa.
Go back to Leeds, okay?
He did, though. He did. He did to the point where he actually wanted to join us because he.
Yeah, and then Brighton fucked you over, basically. Yeah, I remember that summer. I was like,
my favourite part of it was we don't want to sell to a relegation rival. To which my first thought was, well, why do you think you're going to be in a relegation battle with him?
Colonel in the chat as well. It's a good weekend for you so far for United. Yeah, we've got to do our job tomorrow. Then we can really celebrate and hope Tottenham get done by Bournemouth. Apologies there. Chris in the chat. How you doing, Chris? 2 big games coming up for you. Newcastle and then Arsenal. Hopefully Newcastle can do everyone a favour. But yeah, Sam says that puts Ben White in there. And even last season, Martin Odegaard. Look at Odegaard. He's season by season, he's improving. And the way we're playing is none of fun at the moment. But he got given the armband last year. So you can't say Rice though, Sam, as the West Ham were telling us about Rice. Not one, yet no one was listening. But no, what we're saying is from his from my perspective, from his West Ham time, you can't get a twist about West Ham and all that what he did at West Ham. But in the short period he's been with Arsenal since the summer, he has improved from his West Ham time. He has gone up the levels. At West Ham, it felt like you'd be good, but not the standout player, even though he was the best player. If that makes sense. Yes, I dealt with it. I did tell you earlier. I dealt with that. I gave you your points earlier. But The morning after, the night before, Friday morning, I dealt with it, logged in, and done. Got your points for your West Ham.
I remember you saying it because I was thinking, because I remembered looking back to see if he actually did write the bet for West Ham, and he did.
Yeah. I don't know why the decision didn't recognise it, but that was
I would have Nketiah up front tomorrow if I could. Just a point, just for benefit of the comment I received about him. Because it seems like for the last two matches, we've had Stevie Wonder up front.
You do need someone to put the ball in back in there, and I think, as I say, I think that'd be his level, Championship, with all due respect to him. My withdrawal from life. Oh my God.
Oh, Brownie.
There you go. There you go. 1,789 coins. There you go. That proves my point. Because I took into the equation what you would have put in and what you would have got back. And I went, okay. Because obviously you didn't lose what you would have put in. So I just put in the half that you would have got back, basically. And boom.
Let's have a look at what I have in case it changed. Whatever.
It hasn't changed.
No.
Doesn't
matter. I've got too many as it is. I'm not going to be able to spend them unless I make really poor decisions. I
will be adding stuff to the system as well over the next week or so.
He did it. He did the thing.
He's done it. Colonel's gone in.
Okay. I'll tell you what.
There you go. He's recognised it, so he must have got them. Because I've got 3,500 now. From 24. I had 24 before. Do we go
11,400?
Where are you? I'll sort yours out in a minute. One sec. Oh, Tom's got 400 in. Bloody hell. Okay. We're going like that, are we? Okay. One sec. I've raised you 500.
Interesting.
Oh, dear. Chris says as well, I missed a good old match of the day with the Liverpool bias from Hansen and Loro. Bloody yeah. Every week.
West Ham didn't play today, did they?
No, West Ham don't play till Tuesday now.
Oh, interesting.
Lucky bastards. Everyone else has to fucking play within 48 hours of the last game. West Ham get the fucking 4 days off.
Yeah, but who are they playing when they come back? Do you know?
Not a dad in the room. One sec. Have a look in a sec. Next game up is Luton. The early kickoff. Yes, Sam is back. Panic
it's funny though how a year can change things though, because I think he might have been back there this time last year, but obviously he weren't far off when Watford sacked him. Edwards, the Luton manager, and then he ends up getting the playoff promoted and all that. But...
yeah. And to be fair, they've been getting points with this. Obviously, they've got the one against Newcastle. They almost got something out of us. Yay!
Yar!
Oh.
Very good.
I got a Jordan.
I agree with Brad. They are giving it a go, but what else are they going to do? Because they can't financially match anyone because they've decided that the money's going to get spent on their infrastructure, which is the right decision long term. So obviously, all they can do is just ask 100% of what they do have.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that from all the financial money they got from winning the playoffs, the majority, people need to remember, the majority of that had to go into refurbing the stadium. So that's a Premier League standards, like with the cameras, for the VAR, goal line tech, and the media setup as well for obviously your papers, your online stuff.
Yep.
and the commentators, and for on Sky cover their games or Amazon or BT, it needs to be all to a standard basically.
Mm-hmm.
So the majority of their money went into that. So they then had to work within a budget and work and try and figure out what to do with what they had, resources what they had. And they got, what was it, Ross Barkley was a free. They've got Sambi the Congo on loan, who's suddenly, even though he's been out for the most of it, he's starting to play a few games, get a bit of game time behind it under his belt. Townsend, they brought in as well, Premier League experience. Well, that's the main thing they needed. They needed, no matter what, they needed, even if it's old guard, they needed proven players. So the players that are coming up don't have that worry of everything put on us, learn on the job. They've got players there that can lead by example. They even brought in Tim Krul as a number 2 just for the experience of Premier League.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think they're doing well because I want to say that I think they might have it in them to survive, but the Nottingham Forest result was obviously not them back a peg. But
they needed even no matter what, they needed to get the result themselves today, and they sort of, it was disappointing to hear that they didn't do anything really until they went 3-0 down.
The real results that matter, and I know this sounds really silly, but
is the teams in and around them, yeah.
It's not hard to get the team up for playing Arsenal at home or Manchester City or the Big Six, because those are the matches you want to be in. It's actually when Luton go to Burnley on a Tuesday night, for example. Are they actually up for the fight? Because that's what it will be.
Yeah.
Tony, I don't think Ivan Tony will leave them in January because, as you say, they are in the driving seat as such with the players' contract.
They need him.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it'd be stupid of them to sell him just because Arsenal want him and he wants to go there.
Unless he puts a transfer request in and goes public, and like do it similar to what Tosso did last year, he ain't going. Sadly, he ain't going no, because it's a bit subtle. It's a bit of a coincidence.
The goals are dried up because he ain't playing.
Yeah, I know they've lost Mbemo for a while now because he's done an injury to himself a couple of weeks ago. But again, the goals are drying up. They're dropping points left, right, and centre against any and everyone. So yeah, it's just like unless he does a Trossard, what Trossard did at Brighton this time last year, we know where we can get this dealt with in January. Even though we need someone like him. I don't want Solanke either. Solanke's going through he's a 30-year-old striker who's going through a little purple patch as we speak, of scoring a few goals against teams he should be scoring against for his team. No. That's pointless. You may as well fucking keep Eddie Nketiah up top, basically, in my opinion. Then, and he's young, and Eddie's younger as well. Ivan Toney, you go fucking Napoli. But the thing we can do with Brentford, if he was to demand a move himself and go public and make life difficult for them, is even though I'm against it in terms of David Raya, make the deal official, permanent for him, and then go back to him and go, right, give us Ivan Toney on loan to the end of the season with an obligation to buy in the summer of a set fee that you set. And then set it up like that, in installments, this, that, and the other, whatever. That's the only way I can see it happening. Then, but he has to, because of what's going on now with them, result-wise and performances. He has to do his bit and kick off. If he really wants out of them now, he needs to do a Trossard basically.
I've seen people in your community or Arsenal fans have decided that you're going to get Tony, Solanke, Matthias Cunha, Osman. So you've got 4 players coming in January. So So there's nothing to worry about. It'll be raining goals based on your January business. That's going to be happening.
We'd piss it. We'd walk the league down with all these strikers.
Saying that, a certain team who I may reference on occasion did have 7 strikers on the field on Friday night. 1 shot.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name them because people get upset
this is
when
a good
I talk
point.
about them. But
unrealistic, but it's a good point. Technically, we can sign Mbappe in a pre-contract as of Monday.
Oh, that's 5. You got 5 men coming in. I know one will be delayed, obviously, but it's 5. So no need for discussions, right? Because your problems are all solved immediate. Yeah, 4 of 8. Yeah.
4 out of 8, Tom. Great awareness.
Spencer, you was a bit too quick on draw there. We've established it's going to be 5.
Ryan Joe Bonus scored more goals than Martinelli, Jesus, and Saka combined. We're going back down this route again. I'm not saying that. It's true, but I'm not here saying that we're fine. Everything's fine. Hunky dory. I've been sitting for weeks saying we need a striker. I'm not debating that. It doesn't help. As I say, I've said it on Thursday, end of the game. This playing style that Arteta's adapted for this season is completely nullifying our attack. Completely. And the proof's in the pudding with the amount of goals they're getting collectively and individually. He either finds a balance of a more balanced playing style where he gets the best of both worlds from last season and this season, or keep this playing style that he has been playing this season for the big games, home and away, and go all out like he did last year, attack-wise, against the teams who should be beating home and away. I mean, being more reserved near the end.
The reality is you do well to get one of the 4 that have been talked about.
Yeah.
Because that sort of caliber of player generally doesn't come around in January because teams like to hang on to them.
Yeah.
Unless, like in Trossard's case, where it was a falling out, sort of
that's what I'm saying.
Necessitated that, but or what's the word? Expedited that exit. But generally, that sort of player isn't moving in January.
No. That's why I referred to it earlier, like a while ago. Like he's gonna. I've been telling you, if he really wants out of Brentford this month coming, he needs to do a Trossard.
To quote Miss Hoover from The Simpsons, the children were right to laugh at you, Spencer.
Giroud, oh my God, how old is Giroud now? Bloody hell! I mean, the irony is he would fit the system across the amount of crosses we put into the box, but still, I think because of the pace of the league, he pretty much just hold his line. He was never the fastest in the first place. Actually, saying that.
What? I can't remember who it was, but they said that when they were playing against Giroud, they said he's so pretty he didn't know whether to tackle him or fuck him.
You know,
pardon my language.
We've all said far worse. 34, yeah. There you go.
I've said far worse today.
If we don't sign up
at number 6,
Alvarez from that, Man City will not sell us anyone anymore. They learnt from their mistake last time because of them, even though they're not working at this moment in time, the mentality they brought to the club and injecting that winning mentality, that winning ethos. Pep doesn't like it. He's not, and also Alvarez is one of their key players. He's not going to sell Alvarez to us. But all the money in China ain't happening. I rate the lad, but yeah. Unless he becomes surplus to requirements that someone better comes along in his position, he ain't leaving City, especially not to us. It is a recommendation based on cost only. I get your point. I'm just saying, obviously, he was never the fastest in the first place. The league's not got any. The league's got faster, and he's not exactly got blessed with pace. He pretty much had to hold his run, and then somehow keep up pace with the defenders and get in front of him like he used to. But 5 or 6 years older. Plus, with the way he acted when he was at Chelsea after he left us towards us, it probably left a bit of a bitter taste in Arsenal fans and most Arsenal fans' mouths. So I don't know if that'll go down well nowadays. Bronco, you listen to what I'm saying. I'm not debating Alvarez's talents. I'm just saying Man City will never sell any of their big assets to us ever again.
No, he's going alongside what you're saying. He's just saying it's probably not even worth going for it.
True story. I was in Hampstead a few years ago when Giroud was at Arsenal, and I had just bought a hot Nutella crepe. Ooh, look at you, crepes. And I looked up, and Giroud and his wife and kid were there to buy as well. Bloody hell. Was this before or after the Liverpool trip?
A crepe. Oh, la-di-da, Mr. Frenchman.
Yeah. But as I say, it was just before or after these trips, his numerous trips to Liverpool.
I love how that was written. It's brilliant. I like the needless specification that it was a hot Nutella crepe. Beautiful. Thing of beauty that if I could actually print out a comment, it would be that. I wanted to say hi, but bottled it and spilled Nutella down my shirt. He's that pretty, mate. You split Nutella down your shirt. Wow. But no, in all seriousness, it did amuse me.
Bronco saying Tony could pull a Trossard. I'm not saying that the question. I'm just saying for the whole move to happen, materialise now, because of the situation they put themselves in, he would have to do a Trossard.
The only reason I don't think he will is because of the ban is of his own doing.
Yeah.
It's not like he can turn around and go, you didn't back me, or you haven't done this, or you haven't done that. It's like they literally couldn't really do anything because
they could have changed the cert sponsor. Just saying. He could go that on. You know I'm an addict. You cut the cert sponsor. You don't pay that much. You didn't help appeal.
Oh, Colonel.
I'll pay that 16-year-old has won again, by the way.
He did. He beat Raymond van Barneveld 4-1.
Yeah.
He is not 16 though.
No, I've said this. So the second I heard the name 6, I was like, okay. Looks at him.
He looks at least 40.
He looks older than me.
They need to check his birth certificate.
I said this to my mum.
There's no way he's 16.
Yeah, I've said this to my mum. He looks older than me. And she went, yeah. If he's 16, that doesn't bode well for his future in terms of his looks.
No.
He doesn't even sound 16 either.
It's so funny, though, how much they've latched onto him immediately because
Fallon
Sherrick lost.
Yeah.
Because Fallon Sherrick lost, they were like, fuck, we've lost our cash cow for the 2 weeks or whatever it is. And then they were like, let's pluck this 16-year-old with an obvious Nigerian birth certificate out of nowhere.
As
Brownie says.
What was I going to say now? Yes, that's
still impressive to beat Barney. To be fair.
Yeah.
Like, not taking that
away. Because he was coming back into form with Van Barneveld as well. But with that's Shannon, a 1-year wonder. They keep attaching onto her because she creates history for 1 year and then just lives off that every year now.
There's no way, though, that man was born in 2007.
No.
I'm not having it. I'm not having there being a darts player that has been alive less than I've been in my current job. Absolutely none.
Look how the media are operating now with how every round and all that. If he wins this somehow, and he never does anything ever again.
As a sport. It's just
yeah. It would be ridiculous. As I say, he's not 16. There's no way he's 16 on God's green earth.
If he wins the World Championship, if he wins the PDC Darts World Championship, because there is another one back at the Lakeside, they've reformed. If he wins it, it'd make a mockery of dance. I was going to say dance.
Dance.
But it'll make a mockery of it to the point where, I don't know, if Benjamin Button can win it, then
anyone can, basically.
I mean, I couldn't. I'm not good at darts. But in all seriousness, obviously, it's an impressive feat and all that. But Sam Greenwood says he's probably been in a pub since he was 3. Yeah. Back in 1993, probably. Because maybe you will do a Raducanu, become a model, gets major sponsorship deals, and then just disappear. Yeah. Although, admittedly, I wouldn't say that they have the same financial opportunities when it comes to modelling. But you got a 6th player. You got a 6th player you can sign, Ryan. Elise. Van Gerwen was very good when he was young, though. To be fair, Colonel. But I don't particularly think he's fulfilled his potential, though, like he was supposed to have. Like, when he first won that World Championship, it was all, like, it was expected that he was going to become Phil Taylor, and he hasn't, in my opinion. But I say this like I'm a darts aficionado. I'm really not. I basically follow darts loosely for like the 3 weeks that they do the 2 tournaments at Lakeside and the other thing. But anyway, Hodgson looks like an extra from My Living Dead. Oh boy. Plucking players like in FIFA. At least they would be great for pace. We were talking about him earlier. Him and his mate Eze. I know Arsenal wouldn't be caught dead like buying a player from the Championship, but think of the money you could actually save if you did, and then you develop these players that you're now looking at. Spencer bought Evan Ferguson for 12 million on FIFA, and then sent Eddie on loan to Nottingham Forest. What would you? What? Not Ed. What are you on now, Sam? A 7th player? Nobody will beat Phil Taylor, 16-time world champion. To be fair, I imagine that is more. Is that because the general standard has raised more than like one person has stood out above everyone else? Because I'd argue it was obviously taken more seriously now compared to like the days of the World Championship being at the Circus Tavern in, I think it's in Essex, wasn't it? In the 90s, where like on the day after the World Championship finishes, it goes back to being a strip club or whatever it is, or whatever it was. I don't know, but yeah.
Just thinking, that's sorry, I'm going through the comments. So yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
Just one-off wonder. Yeah.
She's apparently been injured though. Saw it on Sky News earlier.
Since she's won the US Open a few years back,
barely won a match.
Yeah, basically. And then she's gone through coach after coach after coach every 6 months, pretty much. And yeah, most recently she had operations on her wrists.
Mm-hmm. It's quite a key area in tennis, the wrists.
It's a bit concerning at the age of young 20s, to have an operations on your wrists.
Mm-hmm. It's like, what were your parents doing to
you?
Allegedly,
of course. But no,
say whatever you want, as long as you say allegedly.
Jumped on the scene at Wimbledon, went on to win the US Open that same year, and because of what comes with the US Open winning it, oh, I'm all right, Jack. You're sacked. I need operations on my wrist, but don't worry, I'll model in the magazines. Look at me. Okay.
I don't think you'll actually see anyone with that level of dominance purely because of how much the standard in general in darts has raised. As I was saying earlier when I first read that, I just think it's very unlikely. And I'm at fault in a way for saying I don't think he reached the potential that he was supposed to have, this Van Gerwen. But again, that's because he's playing against better darts players in general. But
Leave our legends alone. Better than your
seeing
legends.
him get, I haven't seen him for a while, admittedly, but seeing him get rinsed on by what's his name, Simon Jordan, on TalkSport, was always amusing. When he did the, what was it? At the time they did the Arsenal Tottenham. What was it? They did a
combined. They
did like a head-to-head, I think it was.
Yeah.
And he tried having it so it was all Arsenal players, and Simon Jordan just absolutely mullered him. I may not be factually right on why, but I just remember him sat there, and Simon Jordan basically was just like, just say it's because you're biased. He was like, well, I'm not though, but he was like, just admit it's because you played for Arsenal. But I imagine Simon Jordan's actually infuriating to debate.
Oh, he can be. I bet he is.
It's because, do you know what his main tactic is? It's how calm he is. Because he never goes above the level of emotion that he starts out with, which infuriates the other person into generally saying things they won't say. All right, I'll see.
Oh, Sam's tied it off. Okay, what's that? Yeah, he never raises his voice. He'll just be at the same level non-stop.
Which is an amazing debate tactic, because you'll be surprised how much it irritates people. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go...
There we go, I'm in.
Are we all doing thousands? Let's do it. I sounded like a proper criminal at the blackjack table then, didn't I? Like, oh, we're all doing thousands, lads. Yeah.
Danny Murphy just... Don't even start on Danny Murphy.
Yeah, yet funnily, I love all the ex-Leeds players in the media. It's weird, that.
Can't think why.
Yeah.
I mean, Danny Mills must be your favourite.
Sorry?
Danny Mills must be your ultimate favourite.
Oh, actually, yeah, I've just told a lie then, because I said I love all the ex-Leeds players in the media. It's like, it's not true, because Danny Mills exists.
Exactly.
Although I prefer to say he's a Derby man myself.
What about Rio? He's ex-Leeds.
He's a fucking moron. All he's at the wheel. Oh, come on.
We're back. And what was it? I think today it was asked after the game today and beat on TNT. He's top 4 predictions. May not get top 4 easy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, of course. I will say though, if you'd have asked me,
oh bollocks!
ooh, that went well. Sorry,
Good for you, yeah.
yar.
At least I can laugh at Everton, says Kim. Yeah. 2-0 Wolves just happening now. Mate,
What about? Oh, Robbie Keane's not in the media. Robbie Keane could barely tie his own shoelaces.
Isn't he a manager in Saudi Arabia now? In the Pro
He
League?
he was a coach at Leeds under Allardyce for about
Big Sam,
4 minutes.
I was going to say, what's his name? I can't remember his name now. Wolves manager. I can't remember his name. Gary O'Neill.
Yep.
What he's doing this season with Wolves.
Very good.
Yeah, considering the mess he walked into, the chaos he walked into, he's doing a bumping job.
You can tell he has a plan. I'll give him that.
Yeah, Kim says, got a thumping headache, just popped in to say hi and like the like button and all. Yeah, no worries, Kim. And also, if you just put yourself on mute, you can build up your points on here as well. Your Mr. Arsenal coins can build up as well for ahead of tomorrow's game. Wow, bonus coins.
It feels good when you win. Yar.
BX has now got 3,800 Mr. Arsenal coins.
I'm still unsure on what I'm actually going to do during the game, as in, like, what am I going to pick for the... Because you have a great record at Craven Cottage, but you're not scoring goals. Therefore, it has draw written all over it.
Don't say that, for God's sake.
But you have a great record at Craven. Like even when people think you ain't doing well, you go there and put 3 past them.
3, 4, 5, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even Gabriel Megaleg scores there.
Yeah. Trossard goes there, gets hat-trick assists in one half.
All right, I want to see how many coins I now have.
Just a bit. It's all a bit of fun, Brownie, as well. It's a bit of fun for the channel, get more people interacting and all that as well. Then everyone else does is we're live, and then there's nothing to sort of apart from talking back and forth. Bloody, you're 1,300. Jesus Christ.
1,300.
Sorry, 13,000. Sorry.
Doing all right, huh?
That's gone mental. Yeah, we sort of
did. How much I won earlier on 2
basically, we did in the old firm. We basically were doing the normal bet of who's going to win the match, and it was 2-0 after 50 minutes. So I thought, you know what, the way the game was going, early payout, cool. Let's set up another bet. Which team will score next? Celtic, Rangers. I went for Celtic out of just what I've seen on the pitch, and Tom put 600 coins on Rangers. It happened. Of course it did. So he got the early payout with all going for Celtic, and he got was it 600 you put on it? It was 600, wasn't it?
It was 600 because of that.
You got 12k back from that as well. So even on that, you got 12k back, plus the highest we're doing in between and all that as well. Plus the 500, the extra 1,000 you've got tonight as well for this. And in terms of Man United doing what they do nowadays and lose.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful game, this.
Or Spencer's going all in on Arsenal to outright win tomorrow. All coins in. Ooh.
Not as confident. But I am going to do what I will say is whatever I do have, when you play at home to Crystal Palace on the 20th, I believe it is, I probably will go all in because it's Palace.
Yeah.
And they tend to not do well at the Emirates, yeah. I don't expect good odds, though, to be fair, because it's Arsenal at home.
it'll pay out what it pays out. I don't.
Yeah.
It's Streamlabs. Let them deal with it. Oh dear. Let's see who's doing what though. Obviously, you're walking away with it now in terms of points in the leaderboard wise. Let's have a look. So Matthew's got 300. Kim's got 2. Bradley's got 2100. Sam's got 26. Beat's got 39. Gary's got 200. Russ has got 100. I've got 3150. Chris Nix has got 1889. Miss has got 400. Gems or Highlights has got 400. Stefan's got 6,800.
He's done well there, considering he never uses it.
Never uses them, yeah. just there. He knows they're there as well. He's just like
he will eventually have more than anyone because he's so adverse to using them.
Yeah. Hawkwind as well has got 1350. Obviously, you've got 13,000. Jesus Christ. Ange has got 3,700. Nemeth, he does as it stands, got 3,662. If he does come back, it might build up. If he doesn't, it is what it is.
It could be cool if I got to 1 million coins.
Before the season's out, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Impossible. Would never happen.
Oh dear. You never know. You might get a bit of luck along the way. Emerson's got 2,057, sorry. Arsenal Fans Forever TV has got, that's Liam by the way, has got 800. Vay, the Arsenal Fan Circle's got 400. Colonel's got 2,178. Catherine's got 575.
Colonel kept that hidden, didn't he?
Yeah.
Got 2,000.
2,178 exactly to the T. Canterbury Gooner's got 1,000. Pinky's got 500. John Gooner's got 800. Mr. Bungle's got 100. Spino's got 2,100. Alex and David have got 100 each. And Bronco's got 2,200. And AFC Always has currently got 600 and counting. I just on this game, yeah. I go before this game kicked off. I thought this would be closer than what it was. Fucking Everton just fell apart today. Every opportunity, they were crap. Oh dear. Oh, but might as well get your advice because, as I said, did my accumulating bet and all that. I tell you what, I did and all that. Did a tenfold, £5 accumulated bet. 1 sec. Yep. We'll look at tomorrow game when the team in fourth is at top. I went for Man City to win. Obviously, went for the basic one there. Man City to win, won that 2-0.
Yep.
Tottenham Arsenal to win tomorrow against Fulham. Aston Villa to win. Sporting Lisbon to win. They won earlier. Nottingham Forest to beat Man United. Their odds were 21-10 to beat Man United. And then obviously Arsenal's to game. Obviously, the Arsenal game tomorrow, and then the New Year's Day. The 5 fixtures are gone for New Year's Day. Leeds to beat Birmingham City, and Leeds are at home. So you bet not let me down.
Well, I can let you know that for certain that Birmingham are really bad. Like,
oh no, that was the same as Rooney as well.
Horrendously bad. Leeds are undefeated at Ellen Road this season, so I would put a moderate amount of money on Birmingham. Because Dr. Leeds are feeling very charitable this Christmas season.
Well, apart from Ipswich, where you pump them and then suddenly you just gone, no, okay now. We live off that for a few games.
Yeah
I've also gone for Leicester to beat Huddersfield, the obvious one. Southampton to beat Norwich. the 2 dodgy ones now. The 2 dodgy ones coming in. Ipswich to beat Stoke. And Middlesbrough to beat Coventry. If they come in, if it all comes in, I get a return of £729.41. My current cash out is £17.73.
Oh no, I wouldn't cash out £17.
No.
I would cash out though before it got to the end. I would go. I think if you win with Arsenal, see what your offer is. Then maybe. Then if it's a good one, like 100, couple of hundred, maybe possibly, I would then cash that and then redo your bet and reinvest some of it into the other 4 teams in case it did happen.
Yeah.
But so you've not totally lost that, but still.
Yeah.
Could be dodgy for Ryan, as when he starts adding the songs every 2 seconds, Tom will just set off an Eddie and Nketiah song. That's exactly what will happen, yeah.
Like your defense, every time Arsenal score, your defense is in trouble in Nketiah. And Eddie's not playing, Tom.
Will never finish. All I ask is that you price it fairly.
Streamlabs as a whole thing stressing me out since the last on there. They have updated their system, so yeah, it's a time you need to have some time to yourself to be going through that. But yeah, sort of, it's a bit of a mind fuck. You're not in the right frame of mind. You're like Jesus Christ. Oh my days! I've got some film coming on now on BBC. I wonder what this is.
Seems they put so much additional crap in there and it's too much to understand. Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah.
Out of interest, what is the Saturday night film on the BBC?
The Martian.
Well, that's a good movie.
Good for Saturday as well on BBC.
Yeah, I watched it at cinema.
Yeah.
I was rooting for Matt Damon. Sorry. As I say in Team America World Police, Matt Damon. Yeah.
Mate, he got absolutely rinsed in that film. I remember, literally, that came out when my mates went. Was year 10? Year 10. And that came out. We purposely on the Friday night had to watch it, and just they all got their fair digs, but he absolutely got dug out. Never would have thought, obviously, puppets reenacting certain things as well that I can't go into on here, but yeah, never thought I'd ever see the day. Ruined Thunderbirds, that's all I'm saying.
It ruined Thunderbirds. It's brilliant. I mean, it's really offensive, but it's brilliant. Everyone's got AIDS. It's not even the best song in the film. You all know the best song in the film. America. Fuck yeah. Sorry.
Oh. And the second to that is Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely.
Well, Ryan did the non-racist version of it.
Yes.
Because
for obvious reasons, obviously.
I would gave it full accent. But anyway, sorry. No, seriously.
For obvious reasons, I did not go down that route.
No.
I do not want to be cancelled. Thank you.
No. Although on Gary's show earlier, I reenacted the phone call between myself and the Chinese takeaway.
Oh God.
Yeah. To be fair, it's actually probably not as bad as you're probably imagining it. But I did say how they say my name. No, in fairness to them, right? Dear. They are great people because they gave me 3 portables last week, as it was Christmas.
Fair enough.
But now they've just learnt me a new tactic. Every year before, just before Christmas, don't order portables.
Fair enough.
And then anyway, but no, seriously.
Order, and you hope you get double portion. There you go.
Yeah. Tom nailed the South Park Asian accent. Yes. Wow. I've never been told I nailed an accent before, but anyway, it's usually what is that? but yeah, sorry.
Oh dear, I don't know. Go does love that certain accent you do for a certain musician that's no longer with us. I'm not going to mention the name because you'll start doing it on here.
It's also been said that that is also the same voice for Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo from South Park, which in hindsight is kind of fair, yeah.
Yeah.
They tried to get me the other day. It was Alonso and I think Tony were trying to get me to do a conversation between Michael Jackson and Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo.
Oh my God.
I damn near destroyed my vocal cords.
I can imagine. Oh dear. And with that, on that note, I think we're going to tap out for the night. Nice early, well, I say early start. It'd be 1:30, still early-ish for Sunday. New Year's Eve and all that as well. Last game of the year, the last stream of the year, happens to be an Arsenal game. So we'll tap out now. Thanks, guys, for obviously popping along, interacting in the chat, and obviously thanks to Tom for keeping me company in the stream itself. As I say, we will be back tomorrow for Fulham versus Arsenal at Craven Cottage. 1:30 we'll go live. 2:00 kickoff. Everything will be set up. Getting nice and early. Get your bets in, and yeah, see if Arsenal can actually bounce back from Thursday's defeat. And hopefully VAR don't screw us again. Win your goals. But apart from that, guys, take care of yourselves. And as always, up the Arsenal. Tom, have you got anything coming up on your channel? Just remembered.
Yeah, I think I will. I'm assuming I will be doing a lead show tomorrow evening, where we'll be going over Double Destruction, where we lost twice. So that'll be fun.
Oh yeah, that'd be a bundle of joy. It wasn't actually. It didn't happen on the birthday. It was in between both. So at least it didn't completely ruin. And it's a May night made up for it as well, so you can point and off at them.
Unlike last year, when the fixture list went, you're going to not play for 6 weeks, and then you're going to come back and play Manchester City. I was like, gee, thanks, Premier League fixture guy. and you'll be playing against the Haaland that hasn't played for 2 months.
Oh, fantastic! Yay!
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Yay! It's like when you came back from the Championship last time. Oh yeah, welcome back. You're going to Anfield.
Yeah. That's what we battle for.
And the year later, you're going to Old Trafford, getting pumped 6-1.
Yeah. No need to be specific. The game was 1-1 at one point.
Luke Hayden scored as well.
It was a great goal. It was a thunderbolt. Sorry, it was a thunder bastard. Sorry, that's the words, right?
Yeah, and the correct words.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
No worries. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, and as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.